Alright, installing car Apple Play 2016 Mazda 3. First thing is removing the glove box, removing the shock dampener here, squeezing both ends of the glove box, and then be able to slide it. Okay, like so. Once it's removed, go ahead and grab this trim, pull this trim out. Don't be so gentle, it's not too, you won't rip, you won't break it. Disconnect the emergency brake switch. You got to remove the 10mm bolt that's sitting here. You need a long extension. After removing the 10mm bolt, you can go ahead and just pull forward. The radio comes right out with the CMU. You could just let it sit right there. Yeah, you have to remove the USB box back here. Now I recommend you go ahead and look back there with the flashlight, and you can easily spot this. You can easily spot the box back there, and you can get a long screwdriver. I use something like this, about 18 inches long. You go ahead and squeeze on the tops on the top, or you can even touch them with your hand if you have skinny and long ends, to press the tabs down to remove the box. Once I press on the clips from the top, I was able to pull on the top. Here are the tabs here. I was able to pull on this. See these clips right here? You can either press them down or push them up and break them off. If you're replacing this anyways, it's part of the kit. Now you're gonna go ahead and remove these two connectors. Okay, you are no longer gonna use this antenna cable. You're gonna use this on the new one, and you're gonna run the two new cables. There's gonna be two cables replacing one. So here's your new unit. You're gonna be installing this here. Okay, so the new one has, you see the old one here only had one we removed. The new one has three. This one is not usable. Don't try to plug in the old one. It's not going to go there. The two new cables are going to go in this white connectors. And the two new ones, there's an orange and black one that you're going to plug in there. Just like so. The new cable, red and black, replacing the gray one. That gray one you're going to leave there. So now you can just go ahead and shove it back in that hole. You can snap it in, or you can wait till you're done to make sure you don't have a bad connection. I usually leave it there loose. Once I'm done with the job, then I go ahead and just press in, and it snaps right in. After doing that, you remember you had loosened this up. Go ahead and pull this down, and here's the cable you're going to be disconnected. I like to disconnect this one just so I can have more access. Then you can press down on that clip, and here's the other side that you disconnected on the bottom end. Here's the other end. You're going to leave that disconnected, and the other two wires that you already ran, you're gonna go ahead and connect here. There's one there and the other one there. Now don't worry about which goes where, because you can't plug them in any other direction. There are two different connectors that don't plug in, so it's either one. The kit comes with the USB port, two cables. Now you just have the two gray ones go behind the CMU, and the black and red side will end the USB port. Now go ahead and make sure you reconnect your illumination cable there. Now remember, that one stays there. You're gonna put this back in, snap it back in, and don't forget to install that 10mm. Okay, after you install this in reverse order, now you're gonna connect your emergency switch with your panel. So once you put this in, you kind of slide it in, and you should be able to tell that it needs to be snapped in. Once you line the tabs in good right there, go ahead and line it up. Give it a little tap there, same thing here. All those clips are pushed in. Emergency lights are working. Reinstall the glove box. Oh, and then the wires, what I did, I actually, hold on a second, I actually rolled them up and zip tied them right here on this frame rail, so it doesn't interfere with this AC control or the glove box operation if you wanted to remove the cabin filter. So once you slide it in, go ahead and pop this thing up, and don't forget about the little dampener. You pull down a little bit, slide it in, push into it, and that's the little dampener. That's what lowers things up. Okay, this thing's all pushed in, and remember, we kind of cheated. We didn't have to take off the full center console. We went through the back with a long screwdriver. So now it's ready to be pushed in. Now let's try it out. Okay, so as soon as I turn it on and I go to the radio system, it automatically pops up there. hasn't connected my phone there. It automatically detects it, but I was in the middle of recording, so it didn't really allow me. It's gonna take the screen out. And here's the auto Android working, which and here's my YouTube music off of it. So auto Android is working, car Apple Play. So now that I know that it's working, I could go ahead and push my box. And the only thing I noticed, guys, different from this new box and the new one, because this is the old one. It has my SD card slot with 2 USBs and an auxiliary here port. The other one does too, but this one has a little phone there for that one. So when you want to hook up to other Androids, you should hook up to that one. It's a faster communication other than the other one. So that's the only difference that I see from the thing. So I had a GPS on there. Here it is. I'm still gonna put it on, but pretty much it's no longer required, since I already have that Apple Android plan there, and it should be compatible to the phone. To check the software of your car, for the car Apple Play, you can go all the way to the left, go to settings, move the tab all the way to the right where it says system, scroll all the way down, about, then you go to version number, and this is what I have, 740230. I think this is one back. Newest one is 74003330, I believe it is, but this is not too far back. This is no big deal. Now, if you wanted to update and do updates on there, you do all the updates via USB with the sequence of buttons, and I can teach you that in another video. You would actually go to this screen, then you would search 99 system update, then you could do a USB search. To get here, it's a sequence here. You have to download the software online, and it's all done USB wise.